guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 28-week bump date, and it has been way too long since I did a bump date. I haven't done one since I was 19 weeks, before we knew what our baby's gender was and before we picked out a name for our baby. So this video is definitely going to be spoiler if you don't know those two things. So I will leave the links to those videos, the name reveal and the gender reveal, down in the description, and go check those out because I'm going to spoil it. So we did find out that our baby is a little girl, and we decided to name her McKinley Grace. And we were so shocked and so surprised when we found out, but we are so excited. We couldn't be more excited. And I could talk a lot more about everything, but since I have not updated in a very long time, I haven't done a bump date since 19 weeks and now I'm 28, I'm just gonna get right into it, or else this is gonna be a very long video. I am 28 weeks and 5 days today, but even though I am almost 29 weeks, I will be doing a 29-week bump date too, so keep an eye out for that. So I am officially in the third trimester this week, which is so crazy. We are 2/3 of the way done, and we have 1/3 to go. That is so crazy. I can't even believe how fast this pregnancy is going. But McKinley is the size of a large eggplant this week. She is 14.8 inches long and 2.2 pounds. Now I will read the development for this week. It says, your baby's eyes are now partially open and those tiny eyelids are able to blink. Even though the eyes may have some color, the final pigmentation requires exposure to light. Your baby is able to recognize different levels of light even inside your womb. Even though she still has to grow a lot, the little body is getting chubbier as fat is depositing under the wrinkled skin. Muscles are developing some tone as well. She has a 95% chance of survival if born at the end of this week. So that is the development for this week. And on to symptoms. I feel like once I hit the third trimester, I just had a lot of symptoms, so there are a lot to go through. I feel like this is definitely going to be my worst trimester, but it'll all be worth it, and I can definitely deal with it. The main symptom that I've been feeling, and I've been feeling it for quite a while, is Braxton Hicks. And they aren't just normal Braxton Hicks, they are constant, frequent, 8 in an hour Braxton Hicks. They are so frustrating and just uncomfortable and sometimes painful and intense, and it has not been fun. That has definitely been one thing that has not been fun to deal with, but it's been one of my biggest symptoms. Other symptoms that I've started feeling recently are I'm out of breath, I can barely move, I'm just starting to feel swollen and huge and like I can't get around. I feel like my organs are starting to get cramped and I just can't breathe, and I'm hot and I'm sweaty and I'm tired and I'm weak. So those are the symptoms that I've been experiencing, and I know that the third trimester, every day is going to be hit and miss on whether I feel good or not. So oh well, it'll all be worth it, and she'll be here before we know it. My cravings. I have still been craving everything spicy. I've been craving everything spicy, anything spicy for my entire pregnancy. But I've been craving rice, like chicken rice. And I've actually started craving sweet things, which I was not craving in my last bump date or the first half of my pregnancy. It's definitely been a new thing, but I have been loving sugar and anything sweet. My sleeping has been pretty non-existent. It's very short and limited, so I do get naps in when I can, but my sleeping has not been good. She likes to kick me at night, and also I get Braxton Hicks at night. I get heartburn, which I forgot to mention, and acid reflux, which I forgot to mention in my symptoms. And I'm just overall getting up to go to the bathroom a bunch. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I wake up because I'm hot, I wake up because I want a cookie. So sleeping has become very limited, and I barely sleep at night, but I am able to rest a lot during the day, so that's good. But sleeping has definitely been on the downhill. Especially since I hit the third trimester. But I guess I am gearing up and getting ready and getting prepared for when I have a newborn. Movement. She has definitely started moving a lot more, and she has gotten a lot stronger since the last bump date. Brandon has been able to feel her kick and move since I want to say about 21 or 22 weeks. And she has definitely gotten a lot stronger. You can see her kicking, you can see her moving in there. And I've been able to start to kind of tell which body part is which and how she is in there because of how she kicks. So that's been really fun. And sometimes it's not the best when I want to sleep, but it is so amazing, and I'm so glad that I get to feel her kick. And I will definitely cherish that feeling forever. So if she wants to kick me all night, I'm definitely okay with it. Because it is the most amazing feeling. And it's so fun to watch Brandon feel my belly. He's always touching my belly. He's always, is she kicking? Is she kicking? And if I say yes, he's just always touching my belly and trying to feel her and talking to her. And it has been so sweet to already watch them bond, and I can't wait to watch them bond after she's born. Preparations. I don't think that we've gotten much since the last time that I did a bump date. We have gotten lots of clothes, like girls' clothes and things like that, because we thought that she was going to be a boy. So we had lots of little boy things, but now we have lots of little girl things, and we are starting to get things, but we're kind of waiting for our baby shower, which is at the end of the month. So we have been baby shower planning and prepping, and that is at the end of the month, and then we will really kick it into high gear, see what else we need, see what we got, and then we will really start getting things ready, because it's going to be here before we know it, and it's going to be crunch time. So since my last bump date, we did have our 20-week gender ultrasound and our 20-week anatomy scan, and then we did end up having to go back for another anatomy scan just to recheck her heart because they couldn't see it very well the first time, and everything looked great. She was growing great and everything looked good, and we've had lots of regular appointments since then. My most recent one was at 28 weeks, and I did the 28-week glucose test for gestational diabetes. And I actually didn't find it that bad at all, but I really like sugar and I am okay with really sweet things, so maybe that's why. I did get a little bit nauseous and a little bit lightheaded for about 2 minutes after I did it, but that's about it. I didn't really deal with any of those crazy side effects you hear about, but that could just be me. I love sweets and I love sugar, so that might be why I did well with it. I don't know, but we have not gotten our official results back from that. They basically said we will call you if there's something wrong or if we need to retest, and if not, then everything looks okay. And it has been 2 business days, Friday and Monday, and we still have not gotten a call, so I'm assuming that that means that we're good. Our next doctor's appointment, we are going to start seeing our doctor every 2 weeks throughout the entire 3rd trimester. That will be in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I will have to get a vaccine at that appointment, the Tdap vaccine, because I was supposed to get it at this previous appointment, but I have had a little bit of a cold or sinus infection or something, and they don't want to give you a vaccine when your immune system isn't at its best. So we'll probably do that next time. My stats are that at my appointment, I had gained 13 pounds so far in pregnancy, which she wanted me to have gained between 15 and 17 pounds, but I am really happy with that. I'm feeling happy and healthy, and that is all that matters to me. Honestly, I could care less about what the scale says as long as she and I are happy and healthy. So now I will show you my belly. My belly button has definitely popped. The bottom hasn't really popped out, but I don't think that it will. I don't know if it's supposed to. I have no idea, but it's definitely out. And I definitely feel a lot larger than at my 19-week bump date. But I will show you guys my belly now. So that is it for this week's video. I am really going to try. Life is going to get so hectic from here on out, but it's already been hectic. obviously I haven't had time to film one of these in a very long time, but I will not let it go, especially for 2 months, because then, I mean, it's gonna be her being here. So I am definitely going to be trying to stay up on these more. So subscribe to my channel so that you are updated whenever I post, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.